Hello Pisces, I'm Louise from BeHealing.com, and this is your new moon reading. We've got a new moon on Christmas Day or on Boxing Day, 25th, 26th of December, depending on where you are on the planet, of course. And so this is the new moon reading. So in my new moon readings, what I do is I go into what you need to change within your mindset, so your beliefs, your consciousness, and what you need to change within your energy, so your emotional state, in order to manifest what it is that you want in your life. And so this is a general reading for all Pisces. So Pisces, if you'd like a private new moon reading with me, then there's a link up there to book in for one of those. They're $20 off at the moment, and so I get those out within 24 hours of you ordering them. They're 3 pages long. If you'd like the chance to win a private reading with me, then this is a general private reading with me worth 120 Australian dollars. Then all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, click like on this video, and then leave a comment at the end of this video about how you resonate with this reading, what you got out of it, and that'll get you one entry into the draw. Now check out my other videos, do the same thing with those to get more entries into that draw. That's being drawn out on the last day of this month, so the last day of the year. Good luck in winning that. So let's have a look. What do we need to change? What do Pisces need to change in their consciousness this new moon? Oh, Pisces, perfectionist, huh? So, yeah, the perfectionist. And this is about accepting yourself as you are instead of trying to be the perfectionist all the time, trying to improve yourself all the time. Like there's a fine line between it, right? It's good to want to improve yourself. It's good um, to want to get better, to be healthier, to be more successful, to feel better within yourself, to be happier and all of that. It's really good to do that. But then there's a point where it's kind of detrimental to you, where when you're judging yourself for it, right? And that's what the perfectionist is. It's judging yourself as not being good enough yet, and you have to do this before you can receive what you want to receive, right? And so this is about changing that consciousness, changing that belief about yourself. You are good enough already to receive what it is that you want to receive. It's not that you need to get better in order to have what it is that you want to have in your life. You don't need to improve yourself at all. That's not to say you don't need to get into alignment with it, right? But maybe getting into alignment with it is just releasing that belief. It's maybe getting alignment with what you want in life is just believing that you deserve it right now. That might be enough to get you there. So rather than be the perfectionist, Pisces, believe that you deserve what you want in your life right now. Okay, what else do you need to change in your consciousness, mindset, Pisces, this new moon? Oh, okay. This is about your focus. We've got overwhelming and refocus there. Now, the refocus card comes out. It's not just focus, it's about refocusing. So it's about focusing on something that you've been focused on before. So when you set a goal in your life, you decide that you want something, you decide that you're going to work towards something. And that goal is really clear, right? That focus is really clear in your consciousness when you first make that decision. And then as you go down the line, when you're trying to manifest it, as you with time, what happens is we all tend to lose that focus, and we tend to get caught up in the details. We start focusing maybe on the problems of on that way to it, on the ways that we're not in alignment, and all of that focus on details gets really overwhelming. Because then we're trying to manage it ourselves. When we're trying to manage ourselves, maybe we're trying to manage our own alignment kind of thing, trying to find out what it is within us that we need to change in order to manifest what it is. And we can go down this rabbit hole, it's like a downward spiral, and it gets really overwhelming because we don't need to do that. We don't need to manage ourselves. We don't need to manage our lives. The universe is doing that, and our higher selves are doing that, right? And so this is saying get back to that original focus of your original goals. When you first decided on something that you wanted something, it feels really good, right? It feels really good. And if you refocus on that, the big goal again, and hand it over to your higher self, let your higher self take the reins and lead you. So not focusing so much on the details and trying to do it yourself, then it's going to be so much easier. And so this is about, your consciousness and your beliefs is like releasing it and refocusing back on those big goals again. Pisces, what about your energy? What is it? So in your predominant emotional state, because we manifest things that are aligned with our predominant emotional state, right? So if you're mostly disappointed, then you're going to attract disappointing circumstances. And if you mostly feel happy and successful, then you're going to manifest more of that too. And so let's see, what have you got? You got touch and you're on track. Yeah, this is your heart space, Pisces, which is really, I don't know, from the Pisces that I know, it's really a great thing that you have about yourself is the way that um, you give your love, you share your love, right? Feels really good coming from you, Pisces. It really does. And this touch card is about that. And so when you're focused, this is saying when you're focusing on that, whatever it is that you do, Pisces, that magic that you've got when you can share, when you're sharing your love, when you're loving everyone, you've got a real way about you with doing that. And you know what it is. You know what emotional state you're in when you're like that. That's when you're really on track. So that's like a fundamental part of you. And if you can embody that, if you can feel that emotion that you feel when you're being like that, when you're being at your best like that, then that is going to manifest. It's going to help you manifest the things that you want. It's going to draw those things in. It's the energy that we're giving out that brings, that comes back to us, right? Right, Pisces. Also, in your emotional state, lovers and brilliant. Now, this is about the way that you focus on lovers, the way you focus on yourself in relationships, the way that you focus on the other person that you're in a relationship with. When that's positive, when you've got a positive focus on them, then you'll feel really good. Yeah. This is like saying, Pisces, remember not to focus on what's going wrong in relationships, on what you don't like about relationships, because that makes you feel bad. It's like human beings, we all want to be connected, right? Connection feels really good. It doesn't feel good when we're noticing things that divide us, things that aren't similar within us. It feels really great when we notice the things in the ways in which we're really similar to each other, that connection. So disconnection feels real bad. And we do this within relationships too, within romantic relationships, right? Is when we first meet someone, we see just the ways that we're connected. It's like, oh my God, me too. Oh my, you have that. You've had that experience, me too. We see that connection, and that forges that love connection. Then the longer we spend with people, we fall back into our negative bias ways as human beings. We let our subconscious tell us things, about the other person. We start noticing the things that aren't how they aren't like us. And this is saying, like, don't do that. Like, when you've got that positive focus on your connection, then you'll feel really brilliant, and then you're going to attract what it is that you want in your life, Pisces. There you go. If you like this reading, Pisces, then click like and subscribe to my channel. Remember, leave a comment to enter into that draw for a guidance reading. You can get $20 off a private version of this. So it's 3 pages long, goes into way more detail, and it's personal to you from your higher self as well. Have a fantastic new moon and Christmas too, Pisces, and I'll see you next time. Bye.